welcome you all. My name is Farida Najuko Gabi, and I'm also the Trimtone ambassador of Okata Wellness Solutions. We are going to have a very good time. We are going to learn about, Trimtone, but also the best part is how to get clients for Trimtone. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn? Yeah, sometimes I tell people that, okay, sometimes I meet people in corridors, they're like, but upline, how do you sell Trimtone? Upline, how do you make all those sales? Now, let me tell you something, and I'm assuring you this, huh? There is no way you can sell something that you do not understand. Trust me. Even if you're selling clothes, even if you're selling bags, even if you're selling anything, you cannot sell something that you do not understand. Okay? I think the initial thing I really did is to understand the what? The product. Even before I went outside that to sell it, I first understood the product, the ins and outs of the product. Before even what? I went outside there to what? To start selling it. You understand? I believe people who are successful in suit selling businesses, people like this guy, he's called who? Is it Oscar? No, I think not Oscar. There's that guy that sells suits. Who? Exactly. So that particular guy, you know, that has really learned everything to do with suits. You understand? Huh? So there's no such a thing as selling something that you don't understand. But also here, we are dealing with health. I don't mean that you're supposed to be a doctor to learn to know about these products. I'm not a doctor. I didn't do medicine. But I knew for sure, for me to sell successfully these supplements here, I need to understand the ins and outs of the what? Of the supplements. You understand? Sometimes I ask you, how does it feel to go to a pharmacy, to go to a clinic, to go to a hospital, and you're attended to by someone that does not understand what they're talking about? How do you feel? You feel like, but this guy is just doing trial and errors on me. One time I had an ear infection. Sometimes when I get flu, my ears get affected because they're a bit, small, so they cannot access enough oxygen. So I went to the hospital. This guy, it was a bit morning. I understand maybe some of the nurses cannot be around. So I told him about my condition, and he didn't know what to give me. He didn't know what to prescribe for me. What he did, he called the senior nurse. He explained everything, and then I think the nurse gave him the what? The directions of the drugs he should be able to what? To give me. Trust me, if I was not bad enough, I wouldn't have bought. Like, I want to imagine a client is here in front of you, and you don't know what to give them. You're calling what? An upline. Or you're calling a product expert. Please, Madam Farida, I have a weight loss client here. They are here, but I don't know what to give them. If a client is very serious, they're going to run for what? For their lives, because you don't know what you're selling to them. Are we together? So I want all of us, every time there is a product training, give it your best heart. Take it to your advantage. Learn everything about the what? About the product, because you're in product selling business. You cannot sell what you don't what? Understand. Are you ready to learn? Yeah. Are you ready to learn? Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to look at the science behind the what? The product. One time I got a comment on one of my what? I think I uploaded something, and then let it say, by the way, what makes you an outstanding person that sells weight loss products? You're one individual that has taken time to educate us about what? About the products. You understand? Huh? So sometimes this science is not even just for you. It is for what? For the clients that are buying these products every now and then. So we're looking at a product called Trimtone Enhancer. Let us look at the science behind this amazing product of Trimtone Enhancer. So these are basically just pictures showing you. One thing I've come to understand about weight and weight management, weight loss, is that weight comes over time. It's not something that, you physically see coming. You understand? Maybe people around you can look at it like, I think Hassan has a bit changed. You understand? Maybe Florence has a bit added on weight, but you as an individual, you cannot tell unless you have a weighing scale at home. Me, one of the things I've really invested in money is buying weight scale. I have a weighing scale there, and also have a weighing scale at home. You're joking, you are joking. I need to keep on what? Measuring. For example, sometimes also normally at the gyms, they are weighing scale. When you enter, you first weigh yourself. It helps you to keep track of the what? Of the progress. It helps you to keep knowing, am I increasing or am I what? Am I decreasing? You cannot be managing weight and you do not know about your what? Your kilograms. How do you manage what you don't understand anyway? Have you seen people that say, I'm around 70 kilograms, but when they stand on the weighing scale, they are 77 kilograms. It has been like sometimes clients come there. Yes, then by the way, how many kgs are you? Right now I'm at what? I'm at 80, but when I stand on the weighing scale, that's 89. They didn't see that coming. You understand? Huh? So it's something that comes over time. But also it's because of the habits that you choose to do, or the habits that you choose to what? To copy now and then that lead to what? The accumulation of what? Of weight. Then, about Trimtone enhancer, that's saying, just as the name suggests, Trimtone is a weight loss and diet supplement engineered and specifically fermented towards helping people burn fat and weight, loaded with body-friendly natural ingredients. Now, these ingredients, I've taken time to learn about weight loss products, not just Trimtone, because sometimes I'm asking, what makes this particular product different from the other products in the market? We all know that there are very ingredients help them lose weight. Some of the things that I do is that I make stories on these ingredients just to let people know, or just to let people know what. Okay, thank you. So just to make people know, you know what, this is what is making my product a very outstanding one. It has gotten chromium. You're going to encounter clients that ask you, Madam, I am on, I'm diabetic, okay? I have type 2 diabetes. I have type whatever diabetes. So is Trimtone enhancer friendly with my body? You understand? Am I not going to, is it my diabetes going to get triggered? Okay? I'm going to explain these ingredients in details, but one of the ingredients you need to let people who are diabetic know, and it's very safe for them, is the product. It's an ingredient called what? Chromium. You understand? And we are going to know why. Then also the other ingredient that helps so much in weight loss, it is Garcinia cambogia. Do you know that there are very many products out there, and there are very many weight loss products out there, and the only ingredient in that product is Garcinia? There are very many clients, I ask them, you're telling me you've been on a weight loss program, which products have you been using? They take a picture and they show you. And the picture of the product they show you, it is only composed of Garcinia cambogia. You understand? It's a very good appetite suppressant, but I think losing weight is a combination of very many stuff. It cannot only be Garcinia cambogia. You understand? Then also it has gotten green tea extract that is so rich in catechin. I'm also going to explain that further. Then also it has gotten bitter melon extract. It has gotten Assyrian husk. It has gotten green coffee bean extract, fenugreek extract, glucoman, moonberry extract, and also the vitamins, the Gymnema sylvester. One of the ingredients you need to also understand better, it is this particular one here. Because its mechanism is that it kills your sweet taste buds. You know that people tend to gain weight because they overcrave for sweet stuff? Like they want to have a bite on a cake, they want to have sweets, they want to have the chocolates. Now those cravings, instead of saying, leads them, those cravings lead them to what? To gaining weight. Tell a client, by the way, one of the ingredients in Trimtone that is going to help you so much, reduce weight, that it is composed of gymnemates, sylvestra. It kills your sweet taste buds. Like you're going to stop craving for sweet stuff. And it's true. people that have tested people that have tested weight loss, this particular product here, they'll tell you. One time I was interviewing Madame Ruth there, because she's on her what? On the weight loss program. She's using the Trimtone, the Super Omega, and I was asking her, by the way, how is your appetite? She told me one thing. Ever since I began using Trimtone, I only eat once when I'm coming to Budu. Like, I can be at Budu the entire day and I'm not eating. But also, secondly, I no longer overcrave for sweet stuff. It is true. If you're sweet tooth, if you overcrave for sweet stuff, just take what? Trimtone Handsome. You stop craving for what? For those, I hear cakes, I hear the sodas. I don't know the last time even I had a sip of soda. I don't know even right now how soda tastes like. You understand? But some of us here, separating you with sodas. I know someone, but I'm happy that she's at least lowering the what? The soda. Because you cannot be on a weight loss program and you're the one that is what? You have cartons of sodas at home. There are people that go an extra mile and buy cartons. One time I visited a friend of mine. She has cartons of soda. I'm like, but how does someone have cartons of soda at home? It's not for selling. How can it be at home and it's for selling? You're selling supplements and you're having cartons of soda at home. Wow. Then also, what else does it have? Okay, now this is Garcinia Cambogia. Most cases, some of us have seen this particular fruit here. I think I've tasted it once. It is sometimes when you pass, some of you people don't visit Owino. How many of us know Owino? Owino market, yeah? Sometimes there are Nakasero or Owino market, most of these things you can find them there. If you feel like, for example, me taking Trimtone Hansa can be a bit hectic. You can go to Nakasero, you can go to Nakasero market, you can go to Owino market. These fruits are there. But also, equally, if you cannot go to Nakasero, you feel like, that is a downtown thing, me, I cannot go there. If you cannot go to Owino, this particular ingredient is in what? Trimtone Hansa. Of course, the fruit is not there, but they extract the what? The powder. Together. They extract the powder. So those of us who are wondering, why does my appetite go when I take Trimtone? Because it has what? Garcinia Cambogia. Then how does Garcinia Cambogia help a client outside there, help you to lose what? To lose weight? Because there's a particular one that I wanted. Garcinia Cambogia aids in suppressing appetite, subdues eating habits by increasing the level of the what? The hormone serotonin in the brains. Now, this particular hormone here, you know, these things are just about also the what? The mindset. Now, this particular hormone, serotonin, you know when it's more of a happy hormone, okay? Sometimes you realize when you're happy, you feel less hungry. I have a friend of mine, she used to say that, me when I make $1 million, I can go a day without eating. Because she's happy. But the moment you're there, you're sad. You feel like things are stuck. You understand? You also, what? You feel hungry. So this particular hormone here helps to what? You're going to be a bit less hungry, or you're going to be very happy the whole day. So hence helping you what? Not eat a lot of food. And if you don't eat a lot of food, definitely you won't be able to what? To gain weight. And then also extracts helps in increase of what? BMR, basal metabolic rates. Now also, one of the things that affects people's weight or gaining weight is because of poor metabolism. You know you have a poor metabolism when every time you eat food, instead of getting energetic, you get fatigued. How many of us here? Every time you eat food, you feel fatigued. Have you seen people every after eating food, they sleep? Have you seen people every time after eating food, instead of getting energy, they get fatigued? Literally, you're just from eating food. How do you get tired after eating food? You understand? So that's when sometimes you check your what? Your metabolism. Some people go an extra mile to go to hospitals and check for their what? Metabolism what? Rates. You understand? But some of us here, unless really it is so bad, that's when you can go what? To hospital. But if it's not bad, you're like, I think it is okay to eat and what? And I doze off. You understand? So one of the things I have to explain to your client that now sometimes we tend to gain weight because of poor metabolism. Metabolism is the rate at which your body breaks fats into what? Or breaks food into what? Energy. So you're supposed to eat food to get energy, but instead you're getting fat. It shows that you have a what? A poor metabolism. Now, an ingredient like Garcinia helps so much in improving your what? Your metabolism what? Rates. Then also, Garcinia Cambodia restrains the enzymatic conversion of glucose to fat acids by blocking the citric enzymes, which needs to make fat. Sometimes I want to explain these things in a what? In a layman is understand. So, in most cases, why sometimes you tend to gain weight when you eat sweet stuff, it's because that, for example, you've taken a soda, you've taken a cake, chocolate, anything that is sweet, instead of it getting converted into glucose and everything, it turns into what? Fats. Now those fats, instead of seeing, they tend to sit around the tummy, they tend to sit around the arms, the neck and everything. You understand? So that's why people that are sweet tooth, that like craving over sweet stuff, they tend to get what? To get a lot of weight. They have poor metabolism. Their bodies cannot, turn those fats into glucose that is, that a body can use. Instead of seeing those fats convert into what? I mean, those sweet stuff convert to fats in the what? In the body. And also mental focus by helping the breakdown of fats into, I think I've explained this. Garcinia Cambodia cures gastric issues. You've seen people that bloat. You've seen people that feel like think they have a lot of gas in the body or in their bellies. You understand? Let's say if that thing is not treated well, it can tend to someone having a very big tummy. Are we together? So it helps so much in also improving that. Though sometimes when someone takes Trimtone, like I think was it last week, someone took Trimtone and they were like, Madam Farida, now. I feel as if I'm bloated. I feel as if, I'm full all the time, after taking Trimtone. Now, sometimes it's not because that they're bloated. Sometimes because some people did not cleanse the body. You're going to encounter such clients that are telling you that, you know what, I'm just getting bloated, I'm just getting constipated, instead of what? Instead of at least feeling relieved, in most cases. So sometimes that happens when someone has not cleansed. By the way, cleansers are very important. You people, you don't feel shy telling someone that Trimtone will work best after you've cleansed the body. You understand? You can take either colon detox, a liver care can help, even super omega can what? Can even help with one or the other. One time I gave a live example. You can go to hospital. They check you. After checking, they write for you the drugs to buy. Those doctors don't have muscle on you. In most cases. I give an example. I was at, where was I? I think I was at Abbey. I got, like I told you, I had an issue with my ear. So after examining the Abbey, after examining the ears and everything, they wrote for me drugs. You people, being ignorant is one of the worst things ever. So they wrote the medicine. I was with one of my friends, Nagamani Farida. How much is this going to cost? Roughly, we are getting to around 300,000. But in most cases also, it's very important to have friends who are what? Who are doctors. So I text him, I'm like, but honestly, these are the drugs I've been able to what? To prescribe for us to buy. Is it okay to leave out a few things? They work similar like what? The others. So you buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. But what I'm trying to say is that in most cases, those doctors have no mercy on you. Now, for your client gets here, you're like, Dagaria Bay, Sagara client, Mukwabiru. You know, right now, Trimtone is around 130. You feel like 130 is too much. 130 is too much, and then if I add on colon detox, the client just going to run away. They don't, by the way. Most cases, actually, I think people would prefer you being transparent to them than lying to them into buying. In most cases. Me, that's what I feel as a salesperson. You understand? When you go to hospitals, those people, they give you a bill without mercy. Now, when for your client gets here, you're like, Trimtone is a bit expensive. Now, when I add on colon detox, when I add on Super Omega, I'm just going to chase away the what? You're not chasing away the client. You understand? You're being transparent, but also you're doing what doctors are doing anyway. You understand? You ask those pharmacists, they'll tell you. They can give you things that are almost the same, but they just want you to buy, most cases. So, It has gotten also green tea extract. We have seen this before. Benefits of green tea. Green tea extract has a thermogenesis property which increases heat production in the body, hence enhancing fat burning process. In most cases, when you go to the gym, why they tell you that gym is so good in the name of losing weight is that every time you hit the treadmill, every time you use a bike, every time you do anything in the gym and then you sweat, your body produces this thermogenesis heat, which burns calories or which burns fat in the what? In the body. Kat most cases, some people don't want to work out. Tell them, by the way, this particular product has gotten what called thermogenesis heat, okay? That helps so much in what? In burning. You can get this when you work out, but equally, you can still get this when you use Trimtone enhancer. And that's why that's what some people also what? Need to hear in most cases. You understand? But sometimes it's very important you break it down to them. Then also the major active extract from green teas in Trimtone enhancer is catechin, which inhibits the process of converting sugars into fat, which increases the fat burning and metabolic boost. Green tea has fat oxidation, which boosts lipolysis, breaking down toward fat. Also, what it does, the existing fats in the body, like the arms, the belly, like anything that is fat. You understand? It also helps so much in what? In breaking it down. Some people are going to ask you, how does Trimtone enhance, especially the ladies? Ladies are a bit skeptical because they feel like when I use the product, maybe my nyash is going to go, maybe my hips are going to go, maybe my breasts are also going to go. By the way, there are products that do that, which is true. Are we together? But Trimtone enhancer focuses so much on where bad fats are in the body. Last time I told you that women, we have what we call good fats in the body and also bad fats in the what? In the body. Are we together? For example, a woman, if you have a big nyash, there is no problem. Are we together? Those are good fats in the body. If the boobs are good, if the boobs are big, those are good what? Fats in the body. If the hips are wide, those are good fats in the body. But if the fats are in the tummy, if the fats are in the arms, if the fats are in the neck, those are what? Bad fats in the body. So what Trimtone does, it only removes bad fats in the what? In the body. Sometimes I give them an example. So for you, when you look at me, is my nyash gone or it's there? They're like, your nyash is there. Now I tell them, that's what exactly happens. It only focuses on what? On the bad fats in the body. Okay? These questions are good. Your clients are going to be asking you these questions, so it's important that you be wise when you're answering them. Are we together? Are we learning? Yeah. Are we learning? At the back, are we learning? Yeah. Good. Let's continue. Green tea extract regulates blood sugar. Regulates blood what? Blood pressure. It's also good for people who are what? Who are battling with pressure. That's why it's just a very friendly product. People are going to ask you, by the way, if I have pressure, can I use Trimtone? If I have diabetes, if I have this, okay? To follow what is very, very important to understand the ingredients in the what? In the product, so that I can be able to answer the questions in a wiser manner. Then, it has gotten what called fenugreek. The other question I also get to encounter when I'm selling Trimtone is that some people have taken fenugreek before. And fenugreek has gotten a very weird scent. If you've taken fenugreek before, it has gotten a what? A weird scent when you're taking it, okay? There's a client that asked me, Madam, after reading the ingredients on Trimtone, because me, I'm always transparent. Sometimes I even send the clients the ingredients in the what? In the product. Now, when she read and she said, but I've taken fenugreek before. It has a what? It has a very weird scent. So, is it the same case when I'm what? When I'm going to be taking this particular product? I told you, by this, if you also read Bulungi, fenugreek, it's at a very small percentage, by the way. In the case that when someone is taking it, they're going to feel the what? The scent. And yet, fenugreek is very good. Why? Fenugreek extract, they don't put the whole fruit. They extract the juice or they extract the what? The powder. Which together? Fenugreek extract derived from Trigonera, what has been traditionally used for weight loss due to its appetite suppression property. Fenugreek fiber reduces hunger and leads to lower calorie intake. People that are always less hungry, seeing in most cases, what are you craving for what? For sweets. Because things that are so rich in calorie are things that are so sweet. The sodas, the chapatis, the sausages, pizzas. In most cases, if you don't overcrave for stuff, it is so rare for you to end up doing what? Eating calories. No one always they're always hungry, they're always but also there are people that don't eat too much, but then the weight is very stubborn. Have you seen those people? People will tell you, madam, but me really, who's one of them? Someone said, but you're not fat. So people can tell you, but you know what, Madam Farida, me, I don't even eat out of food. I don't do everything, but I feel like, this weight is very stubborn. Now, in most cases, it's because, number one, of course, they have already existing calories in the body. They have already existing what? Calories in the body, or existing fats in the body. But also sometimes, it's because of the poor metabolism. Even the small portions of food that they're eating does not get to be digested well, or does not get to be broken down well in most cases. So if someone tells you, I eat little portions of food, but then I don't lose weight, or what? I don't gain weight. I don't lose weight, or my weight is what? Stagnant. Ask them, how is the metabolism? Ask them, do workouts. Ask them, because the moment they have fat, or the moment they are fat, they already have existing calories in the what? In the body. So most cases, Babu will say, and they're always, they're always sharing. Another example I'm going to give you. Every time you see an expert, for example, you have eye infections, or you have any other problem. When you go to these experts, when you go to these, for example, gynecologists, the ends for the ears, these people, these guys for the eyes, anything. In most cases, when you sit in those rooms, they ask you, how do you feel? How long has this been happening? Okay? How are you feeling? Do you hold back to share? Like you pour your whole heart, or like you tell them everything. Isn't it? Something applies here. A client comes to you, please first examine them. First find out. No what to be money. Unless you appear as if you're what? An expert. These things of someone coming to you, I want to lose weight, and you just give them what? Trimtone. Ask them, how are eating habits? How much do you take this? How much do you take this? How much do you take meat? How much do you take sodas? How often do you eat pork? How often do you drink? Most of them, they cannot hold back to explain. Most of them are going to they're going to tell you everything. I think I eat out of pork. I think I drink a lot. I think also it came because of A, B, C, D, and Z. You understand? The other clients that are always transparent, like they can tell you everything. Guys that are having electrolyte dysfunction, men. You ask them, how long has it been happening? How did it come about? They already know how it came about in most cases. Same as people who are battling with what? With weight. They will tell you, I think this particular time I was eating bad, but also I ate out of A, B, C, D, and Z. Babu will say, because when you ask them, you already know, how am I going to share my presentation? How am I going to respond to this? How am I going to let them know that Trimtone is going to be the what? The best product for what? For them. Then also, improves also insulin sensitivity. Some of people who are diabetic, it's because their bodies don't respond to what? To insulins. Tell them, by the way, an ingredient like this is also going to help what? To improve on your insulin sensitivity. Are we learning? Yeah. These are simple details. You don't have to be a doctor, honestly, to learn some of these things. Glucomannan, this also, it's more of a, how is it called? Yam. Tumanya yam, like doing a journey. So people have grown up in Kampala. Yeah, do you know yam? Some of you just see them on plates, but you've never seen whatever a yam in the what? A yam in the garden. So okay, it looks similar to this. So how does it help in what? One thing I know for sure, one of the reasons as to why you feel full every now and then when you take Trimtone, Madam Ruth, why you feel full the whole day when you take Trimtone is because of this particular ingredient here. It makes you feel, it's so rich in fiber, like it makes you what? It makes you feel full, what? Every now and then, so that you do not eat out of what? Out of food. And when you don't eat out of food, you don't what? You don't gain weight. Really, you don't need you don't need to be a doctor to explain what such a thing. So they're saying soluble fiber derived from the root of the konjac plant. Now some of these plants you can't find them here in Uganda. I don't know if you can really find such an ingredient here in Uganda. Most of them are from what? Different countries. Increase the scent in command of fiber keeps fuller for a long period of time. Extract leads the reduce of caloric intake. Okay, the science here is that when you feel full, you're not going to what? Eat a lot of stuff. And that's the mechanism of most of these weight loss products. Then also it has gotten bitter melon extract. We know this one. Yeah. When you pass on streets, it's normally there. This is not even from any different continent. This is from here in Uganda. We have them here. They are more of, okay, I won't say they're like in Suju, but have we, how best can I even, there is the example. Like a cucumber. I think she has said better. They're more of like cucumbers. One of the things that they help with, it is, they help so much to improve on your digestion of food. Do we know, or do you know that one of the reasons as to why we gain weight because of poor digestion? Some of you eat big portions of food, but then you pass out little what? Little stool. Are we together? Together, the rest of the food converts into what? Into fats. So such an ingredient or such a fruit or such a thing can help so much in improving on your what? Your digestion. By the way, you're not going to be diarrheating. Ruth, is that true? Very true, because she's also one of the people I know that has practically used Trimtone enhancer. You do not diarrhea when taking Trimtone enhancer. One of people's fear, especially people who are in the offices, people who are working class, they want to know, when I use Trimtone, am I not going to be visiting toilets every now and then? Or together. First of all, maybe their workplaces, the toilets are very dirty. Like the client can be so open to you. They tell you, by the way, if the product is going to give me diarrhea, please, I'm not interested. Whether it is working like magic, I am not what? I'm not interested. Okay? Let them know. Definitely, it is going to increase on the stool, or it is going to improve on their digestion, but it does not mean that they are going to be visiting toilets every now and then. Are we together? Because of that particular ingredient there. Then also it has gotten mulberry extract. We know this one, don't we? We know this one, right? Because ekenene is not something that you just find in Chalo. You can't even find this ekenene here in Kampala. I didn't learn to eat these things through a village. I like to eat these things because we once stayed in Kawala. So there were trees of this stuff. You don't have to be in the village to know this stuff. You understand? When you test, if you have tested this thing, how many of us have tested the kenene before? Why is the kenene? How many of us? Wow, very good number. So the rest of us, we don't know this thing. When you test it, it has a bit of bitter something, but a sweet something. I don't know the best word to, It is what? It is a bit bittersweet. I think that's the right word. Bittersweet. But one of the things it does, when you take it, it suppresses the what? The appetite. When we are young, we would, after school, we would go to, we would go and visit these trees, and we would eat them. And then, like a lot of them. And in most cases, by the time you reach home, you're not even craving for food, and you would wonder, but then right now, reaching to eat food, and then the mothers always complain. You've not eaten food, kumbe. You went to pass by the kenene tree, you ate them, by the time you're reaching home, you're not even what? You're not even hungry. You understand? It's because of this particular ingredient here. So let the client know, by the way, it has also got an A, B, C, and Z that helps so much in what? There's no ingredients in products. You cannot tell me, out of all these ingredients, there's one ingredient you can't what? You can't explain. At least when I call ingredient, or you client. You will appear as if you're what? You're an expert. Then also, I think I've talked about this one very many times. You know, silvestry, and its mechanism, its way of operation, it is killing your sweet taste buds. You stop craving for sweet stuff. You stop craving for sodas. I think also some of you cannot quit soda because you like sweet stuff. But it's when you have something that kills the sweetest buds, you're like, I'm taking the soda, feels like taking what? Taking soda feels like taking drugs. You understand? Some of you are looking at me like you don't know what you're talking about. A soda? You understand? So if you talk so much in killing your sweet taste buds, you won't crave for anything that is sweet when you take it. Now, why Trimtone enhancer? Like I've told you, there are very many products on the market. Okay? There are very many products, more cheaper, more expensive, more whatever. But why would someone choose Trimtone enhancer over any other cheaper product? You know when you share value, when you share, what makes your product very outstanding, it's what makes your client buy into what? Buy into your product. We are in an era where people can easily access information about anything. We are not selling, we are in an era where people just buy things, by the way. Clients have any options. People are going to, by the way, I have heard of, of course I won't mention them, but I've heard of this, I've heard of this, I've heard of this. Why do I choose your product? Why would I choose your product over this particular one? Because people are we're in an information era, people don't just buy like blindly. Right now, even a kid at school, for example in high school, in senior 4, they know around 10 weight loss products. But I think by the time I was, by the time I was in senior 4, senior 5 there, the only weight loss product I knew was Faco. I don't know if Faco was a product, but it was a surgery. It was a surgery, right? Was it a product or surgery? That's the only thing that I knew someone would use for them what? To have a flat tummy. But right now, kids in senior 4, I'm mentioning, I've used this, I've used this, I've used this. But also, I don't understand how parents let their children, just senior 4, senior 3. Because sometimes I get clients, I ask them, how old are you? Someone's telling me I'm 16 years old. Why would you want to lose weight? You're just 16 years old. They're like, you know what? Kids at school are body shaming me, but I've used this, I've used this. Like, how do these kids all know these products? What I'm trying to make you understand is that people are exposed. So your product needs to be an outstanding one for them to buy it. So why Trimtone enhancer? Why would someone choose this? And the whole, let them know, okay? Increase energy levels, the safe ingredients in Trimtone enhancer, cereal husk, fenugreek tea extract. But mentioning these ingredients, but also help them understand how they help them to lose the weight. Then also aids in glucose metabolism. I've explained already about this. Appetite suppressants, enhanced fat burning, weight loss. Tell them. One of the tricks that I use is that I tell people, by the way, I know you're going to go outside there and you'd fall for this product, you'd fall for this, you'd fall for this, you'd fall for this, okay? But I think what makes my product a very outstanding one, it is that, it is composed of very many ingredients. Do you realize Trimtone has very many ingredients? It has gotten very many ingredients. Of course, if it has gotten very many ingredients, it makes it a very effective product. Versus only having Garcinia Cambodia. Versus only having green tea. Have you seen weight loss products that only have green tea? They are there. Ogena supermarket, ogena waliku, is it called Fiega Farmers? You see only you see green tea, you see Garcinia Cambodia. These are all products for weight loss, but they're separate products. Now in most cases, you end up buying Garcinia Cambodia, you end up buying green tea extract, you end up buying, you understand? Because you want to have a composition of all of them. You understand? Tell a client, by the way, Trimtone enhancer is composed of very many ingredients, which makes it a very effective product. But when you go outside there, you'll find that this component alone, this component alone, this component alone, this component alone. You understand? But ours here, it is composed of everything that the body needs to burn calories. It's composed of everything that the body needs to lose weight. Someone's like, oh, interesting. And sometimes when you have some of these PDF, they will clients go. Our clients are educated. Are we together? They can learn, and this is not theoretical science, like people won't understand. Give them the ingredients. Let them learn, let them actually fall in love. Some of them, when I do that, they even fall in love with the products much more. Because they realize it's not only going to help me lose weight, but also to help so much in what? In very many other stuff. There's one that I gave Trimtone and also Omega. Now, normally what I do, some clients are like, but Madam Fred, I would love to, get to understand this products deeper. I normally give them PDF, like small ones. I share with them what? The PDFs. Now, after, she was by that, I realized, I think omega-3 is not only for fat burning, but also helps so much in what? In for example, pressure, stroke and everything. So she keeps on buying it every now and then. Another one, I gave them the PDF for liver care. She's like, you know what, Madam Farida? I think even after finishing this liver care, it's one of the essential products I need to have every now and then. So she keeps on ordering the liver care because she understood more than just hoping it cleans the liver, but now they understand the liver care much more better. Let your clients learn about the product, and they will appreciate the products. They'll keep on buying and also referring the what? The product. The problem is that you think that when I give them more information, they're going to get negative. No. They had options, but they chose to buy from you. So it means that they're still interested in the what? In the product. Expose them, teach them much more about the what? The product. Now, the target market for Trimtone, I don't know who it is. Demographics, age. To tell you the truth, I think this level where I've reached, I don't just give out products. Okay? I'm interested in giving out a product when I know for sure it is appropriate what? To a client, or it speaks to a client. A kid of 16 years, a kid of 17 years. One time, was it truth that brought in, I think the girl had come in with the mother, and I asked, I thought they were sisters, the mother and the daughter. Because the daughter was also fat like the what? The mother. So I asked them, are you guys sisters? You look alike, but are you sisters? The mother said, no, she's my daughter. But she's interested in what? In weight loss. I asked the daughter, how old are you, mommy? She's like, I was had just met. How old was she? She was just 16 years old. I'm like, Mama, you're not the best candidate for this what? For this product. I believe that you're overweight because of the diet, and then advise her on what to eat. And then advise her on what to do. But not just getting the Trimtone, no kolachi. Number one. Be more than what? More than money. Be genuinely interested in what? In saying to a client. Clients that are pregnant, I know we love money. We would love to really, make a profit. But let me tell you something. Sometimes, when you tell a client, by the way, because of your situation, I'm not going to give you Trimtone enhancer. Okay, they feel like, wow. Most people would just give you the product. After selling to the product, now they tell, hey, by the way, oh, you're pregnant. And it was evident that the woman is what? The woman is pregnant. After they've been able to buy, no mugamba, sorry. Pregnant people are not supposed to be taking Trimtone. I've seen that happening. People are like, how are you Trimtone enhancer? I have my pregnant woman. What can I give them? And I'm still saying gamba. I know you want profit, but please don't give the what? The product to them. It's to help them, but it might affect the what? The baby. Sometimes when the clients are going to appreciate you. Tell them, by the way, after breastfeeding, after you've given birth, you're done with your, everything's done. You understand? Come back to me. And they'll always come back to you. Trust me. Because you were so much interested in the what? In them, you weren't just interested in what? Just making a profit. Okay? So let's focus so much on the age of 20 to 65 years. Gender, of course, is for both women and what? And men. Some people ask, is because most people that are interested in losing weight are ladies. So some clients ask, is it also for men? Can a man take what? Trimtone? I think it is a yes. You understand? There is one ingredient that is more of a woman ingredient. It is, the ingredients can favor both what? Both gender. Then also occupation, busy professionals. People who are busy, people who are in those offices, trust me, they accumulate a lot of weight. And some of us here do not want to approach these people. And these are guys actually that buy in big packages. These people who are, someone, for example, is earning a salary of how much? 300,000, 200,000. Those are your target markets. You're going to die of poverty. So you think that client is going to sacrifice 130 out of 200 to buy Trimtone? They won't. You understand? But people who are in these high-profile, whatever offices and everything, those are the guys. But also, those are the people that can easily buy Trimtone. But not only that, but also they're already having weight challenges. Are we clear? Then also entrepreneurs, stay-at-home parents, yes, especially the ladies, stay-at-home ladies, realize that most people that are buying weight loss are people that have given birth. The mothers, instead of seeing they're the ones. Then also health individuals, fitness, enthusiastic. Yeah, people also, sometimes why I cannot quit gym, it is because some of my clients are coming from where? From gym. You understand? There is a lady, she's called, anyway, I'm not going to mention the name, but we met at the gym, but she's one of the people that have referred me to very many clients. She bought Trimtone, she works out, she's fit, yeah? She really works out, she's fit, she's so, like she loves gym so much, but also her working schedule cannot also allow her to really give gym enough time. So she buys products, but also she recommends, she refers very many other what? Very many other people. Some of you don't visit gym. Some of you feel like people who are fat are the people to go to the gym. By the way, when you go to the gym, you'll be shocked. Most people who are at the gym, you find the size of Azida, where is that she's not around? Size of Azida, like those people. Some people go there for connection, some people go there for, of course, for health. You understand? So as long as someone is so cautious about their weight and everything, that the best candidates, then individuals struggling with weight, there's of course the right candidates, busy individuals. I'm not busy. These are the right people really to approach about weight loss. These people who are less busy. Of course, if they're less busy, then they'll do what? They're broke automatically. So they won't buy Trimtone of 130,000 or a package of 520,000. I'm telling you the truth. You understand? Then also, segregate groups, women, new mothers. Postpartum mothers, but of course not to Banakawele, but most of them, because we don't give it out to who are what? Who are breastfeeding. Are we together? So most people who are really buying Trimtone are ladies who have given birth and they feel like, oh my God, my weight is what? Is overstressing me. Women over 40 years experience, menopause and everything, female athletes, ladies who really care about their fitness and everything. I'm not a very fat person, but I care about my what? My fitness. Now, those are the right people also. But where do you find such people? At the gym. You don't find them running. Here in Uganda, it's a rare case to find someone running on streets. It's a rare one. Maybe when you visit places like Muyenga, where you don't stay. Now, I think that maybe you can go to where you don't stay. Okay, where you stay, for example. You understand? But also, you cannot only go there just to run to find people. But I think this one is there. You don't want a movie. You understand? But here, no. But maybe you would shift and what? And go to Muyenga and then start running from there. Men over 30 years, yeah. Now also men, it is a rare case to find a man of 25 years wanting to lose weight. Most of them. But 35 years there, they're a bit aging, the belly is coming. You understand? Those are the people that can also what? Buy weight loss. Because out of us, I think 100 people, out of 100 men, okay? I think only 1% are weight loss products. But most of them, they're in age, around 35 years and above. Most of them. Then also, plant-based diet seekers, okay, those are very good, but those are also rare ones because you cannot tell by just physically looking at them. Then also type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. These are the guys that can what? That can sacrifice, because these are the guys that have appreciated life. You understand? They look at people who are healthy and they admire them. And they're having the condition that they want to treat. Those are guys that can easily sacrifice money to do what? To buy your Trimtone. But someone is healthy. Even if you preach your weight loss, someone is healthy, someone is young, someone's not an athlete. Man, you're talking about weight loss, they're just scrolling and looking at it like, okay, that's good, but you know, it's not for me. You understand? Also, it's very important to know which kind of people to give energy to. Then also, can they help in alleviate, manage the following diseases? Now, these are the diseases. If someone, of course, is overweight, is physical, you do what? You preach. But also, people who are based, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, people who have insulin what? Challenges, and of course, the people who are battling with what? With diabetes. Those are the right candidates for Trimtone. I've talked about this, cardiovascular diseases. You understand? Things to do with the heart, things to do with the lungs, things to do with blood vessels. Those are the people that can sacrifice their money to do what? To buy your Trimtone. Digestive history, constipation. Okay? People who constipate. I've told you that a component like CM has helps so much in increasing the what? The stool. Because if you have more stool, then definitely you're going to what? You're going to visit the toilet. You understand? People who constipate can be very good candidates, but of course you cannot know people who are constipating unless I've told you. Are we together? That's why you need to keep educating about your weight loss product so that someone that cannot physically tell that is battling with that issue, they can confide in you. They can say, by the way, I'm having A, B, C, D, and what? And Z. Then also, hormonal what? Hormonal imbalances. People who are battling with these issues also. People who are battling with PCOS. You understand? Those are good candidates. Those are people that have more androgens than estrogens in most cases. They tend to gain weight. I have not yet identified this one as why, but those people out of the blue gain weight, even when they're young. There's a lady, she's just 23 years old. I'm treating her, but she has this hormone issue, the PCOS thing. But remember her weight, like she's young, but the weight, she just keeps on expanding. And yet, these are people who are so stubborn when it comes to losing weight. You get it? So such people, you cannot tell by physically looking at them. But when you educate someone about the weight loss, they can always confide in you. I'm also, I also got diagnosed with A, B, C, D, and Z. So can the product help? Then also mental health conditions, depression. Some people are depressed because of weight, but also depression sometimes causes weight gain. Because most people, when they are what? When they are depressed, you understand? They tend to crave a lot of stuff, of food. You understand? People who are anxious, people who are stressed, mood swings and everything. Ladies, you realize that towards our periods, we tend to eat a lot, but also equally, we tend to have on and off moods. In most cases, we behave as if we are pregnant. You're not pregnant. You're eating a lot. You understand? And sometimes you're like, but did I really conceive? Because the one I'm eating, and yet you just towards the what? The periods. You understand? So sometimes people, that is why in mood swings, realize when towards the periods, you get bloated. The tummy is big, the boobs have increased in size. We normally see the what? Those signs. You understand? But it's because of the what? Sometimes because of the periods, but also, I want to imagine someone is not towards their, periods, but then also they're getting affected by the what? By the mood swing things. They can add on weight like what? Like nothing. Then also inflammatory disorders, anthracitis, all these things. Now, sometimes I tell people that sometimes they tend to have joint issues or bone issues because they have weak bones, but sometimes because their bones are weakened by what? By the flesh or by the weight. It's logical science that definitely, it's not even logical science that into your what? You're going to gain weight eventually. You understand? The meat is heavier than the what? The bones. Before you know it, you're getting what? Joint issues. One time I had the client there, she could not even raise what? Like she could not even raise her, just to fold the what? The knee. She sat in the chair there. I thought she was going to break it. But thank God she did not. But she had joint issues. I'm like, wow. Sometimes if you've not seen this before, you can't appreciate life. Or you don't appreciate the size. Until when you see this what? These people. So some of those joint issues can be because of the weight. Other conditions, sleep apnea. I've talked about sleep apnea very many times. People that have difficulties in breathing when sleeping, it's because you have excess what? In fats in what? In maybe your respiratory system or anything. These are the good contents for what? For Trimtone. Recommended dosage, 1 in what? 1 times 3. There are people that text me, Madam Farida, how does someone take what? Trimtone? You understand? And yet it is even written. Like written on what? On the bottle of Trimtone. Do you even read those words? Toby Soma. Huh? Sometimes you do. Then sometimes you don't. Wow. Interesting. So it is even written on Trimtone that they're supposed to be 1 times what? 1 times 3. But normally what I do, we have lazy clients. We are lazy. People want to look good, but still want to be lazy. So sometimes, most cases, what I tell people is that you take 2 supplements before lunch, then 1 supplement before dinner in most cases. Because someone imagines, I have to take one in the morning when I wake up, lunch I take one, evening also what? I take one. And yet, taking two cannot cause any harm. You understand? I tell them, take 2 30 minutes before lunch, then 1 30 minutes before dinner with warm water. Why 30 minutes? It's because it ensures the ingredients are fully absorbed by the body just before the meal is what? Is taken. Optimal what? I think I've talked about this. I think this is a slide that most people have been what? Have been waiting for. Now, these things are not really so complicated. One time, like was it yesterday, we were having an argument with some of the leaders there, and some of them were saying that, I think also, me when I do what she's doing, or maybe what anyone else is doing, you understand, they can accomplish the same exact results. But also sometimes what I tell people is that sometimes creativity is what? Is important. You understand? And also, I think we have strength in different ways. And sometimes when you can capitalize on those strengths, we can reach the same exact goal. Okay? I have taken time to learn about social media. Like I'm one person that even pays someone to teach me about how most of these things are done. You understand? But then, you're the same individual that wants to achieve the same exact results, and you're depending on what? Natural. But also, you're the same person that wants to achieve the same exact results, but your strength could be in engaging, for example, in offline. I think, to be honest with you, I think there are only a few people that I meet physically and talk about weight loss. And those are the only people that I meet at the gym. Because automatically, by someone is at the gym, then you're having a common goal. By the time someone is on the treadmill, it's automatic. They want to remain fit. They want to look good. You understand? Those are people that I can confidently approach. And I preach my what? My weight loss product. But on the streets there, you can't find a fat person and like, excuse me, madam. I have a weight loss what? My goodness, they will blast you. Have I told you that I'm not comfortable with my weight? You understand? But also, there are people who are confident to approach these people. So we're going to look at if you're good with offline, how best you can do it. But also equally, if you can master online, how best you can do it. Some of us are like, I can do online, but still online, you're doing the barest minimum. You're doing the barest what? Minimum. But also you say, I am good with offline, but still you do the what? The barest minimum. Okay? So, we are saying finding clients for weight loss can be achieved through a combination of online and offline marketing strategies. Okay? Then, here are some of a few tips. Online strategies, social media, of course, definitely what? Social media. Leverage platforms like Facebook. This guy called Pasco Mayala. Pasco Mayala is one of my downlines in Tanzania, but he's one of the best salesperson in what? In fact, he's the top one salesperson in Tanzania. But this guy, he doesn't know about TikTok, but what he does is Facebook. He sells like crazy on Facebook. What he does, he gets Facebook. He has how are they called? He has a Facebook page. Do we know Facebook pages? Do we have them? Do we post products there? Not really. So why do you have those pages in the first place? For just in case, right? So this is what this guy does. Because I asked him, I'm always curious, like how does this guy do this thing? So he tells me, he was actually giving me tips. He was like, after what I do, I have a Facebook page, okay? Like he has Facebook pages for different products. But he tells me I have a Facebook page where I focus on putting content, where I focus on educating people about what? About these products. He does not only sell one product, by the way. I think most of the products he sells is resveratrol. He sells resveratrol. He sells Omega Liver Care. He sells also Andro-T. You understand? Huh? But what he does, he focuses on putting information about these products every now and then. But also the other thing he told me, he runs ads. Do we know ads? We know some of us might not even be knowing ads, but we watch ads. Have you gone on Facebook and you see particular individuals advertising about a particular thing, like every now and then you keep seeing them. You're not seeing them by accident. You're seeing them because these guys are paid to run ads for people to see them. And when you see them, you get curious in knowing more about their product. You understand? And that's what most people who are selling bags, who are selling shoes, like that's what most of these guys are doing. You understand? They pay for the ads, but initially you must have what called a Facebook page, okay? And you cannot run an ad where your Facebook, you do not have a platform where, for example, someone is curious and they need to know without texting you. They can always go back to that page and learn more. You understand? The worst of it could be that you're having a page, but you're just posting product without something attached to it, without, content or like without even information attached to it. Again, there, make it worse. Some of you, for example, you find a Trimtone like there, you take a picture, you put on Facebook. People always, of course, want to learn, but from interesting what? From interesting content creators. You can't be a boring content creator. You cannot be a boring content creator, and you feel like, you think that people are going to do what? Keep looking at your content. No. So be a bit of creative. Open up a page, a Facebook page, Funa products, good spots, good pictures. You understand? One thing I tell you that you can't be in marketing and you're holding a Techno. If it's a Samsung, okay, if it's Samsung, it has to be 20 and what? And above. I'm telling you the real truth. Because I'm not trying to, I have a Samsung, but also I have an iPhone. But I specifically bought an iPhone because of pictures. I specifically bought an iPhone because I know I'm a content creator. I can't be a content creator and I'm making videos that are so blurry, videos that are not looking nice. People want interesting things. We look at something beautiful, look at something, the picture is very nice, you pick interest. Sometimes I see people that post things and I feel like, okay, I saw Trimtone, they're selling Trimtone, but when you look at different pictures, you might think they're different products. Yet it's the same what? It's the same product, but because the type of the phone you've used to take a picture is not the what? Is not the same. You understand? If you want to be a content creator on social media, invest in good phones. I'm holding a 13 Pro Max, but I'm definitely upgrading because I want to also upgrade my content quality. Because I've come to understand people want good videos, people want good quality pictures. Togenda kuja wafarida. Togenda kugenda, for example, people like who? People like Zaka holding good phones, people like Justin, and also very many others. People who are holding good phones. Because every now and then, you're making them tired. Please borrow me your phone. Borrow me your phone. We get tired of you. Like, to be honest. You understand? I'm being honest. One time, I would always bet you, I was a person that had a stack of friends that were holding iPhones. Okay? And I didn't have one at that time. Now, every time you could always, use someone's phone, of course you've taken the picture, but now getting the pictures would be a problem. You understand? By the time they share with you the picture, you've already lost appetite over even posting the pictures. You understand? So I don't want you to fall into that kind of what? I don't want you to get to that. Please invest in good phones. Let me tell you something. Invest. It won't only help you to really make good content, but also when your prospects come here, they see you holding an iPhone, they can easily trust you with their money because they know money is not your problem. You know, there are things that they add a bit of status to you. You're holding an iPhone, you're wearing like those things, they add a bit of status to you. So, if you want to make good content, invest in good phones. Stop benching people. Please borrow me your phone. Borrow me your phone. We also bought our phones to do what? To make content, but also we don't want your videos to be occupying our space. Like, I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you people. One time I have a friend of mine, she's a very good friend of mine, but back in days, you could open a phone and they're full of my videos. You understand? But we have videos were a few, but her phone was full of my videos. Then I realized, but I think I must be disturbing this person. Now that's the same thing that happens when you're borrowing post phones to make your content. Are we together? Are you going to buy good phones? Thank you. Then also, I don't mean that you shouldn't come and, you can come and borrow, but we get tired of you, okay? Then we are saying social media. The next platform is TikTok. Okay? When you say TikTok, very many people here have TikTok, but they don't know how to use TikTok. Okay? But also, if for example, TikTok is a platform that is so interesting. You cannot just feed on natural. You can't just see what other people are posting and then also you post. Okay? It's a platform that rewards people who are creative. It's a platform that rewards people who are, delivering unique stuff. See copying and pasting. One time I told you, copying and pasting on TikTok. For example, if you want to sell weight loss and you can't make your own content, you're posting someone else's content. You're marketing that person. And TikTok is interesting. After you watch, for example, after you watch my video on someone's page, the next video, it is likely to be my video, my own page. Now, trust me, if someone has posted my video, this way, I think she's the main person. You understand? So please be a bit creative and make your own what? Make your own content. Posting someone else's content, you're marketing them. You're not marketing yourself. When they eventually land on this person, I've gotten clients. They have taken your screenshots on your pages and they're coming to me. I'm telling you the truth. Someone shows your screenshot, but shows that they didn't take it from your page. Maybe they took it from someone else's page. Then, oh, madam, I have finally found you. I've been looking for you from people's accounts. Now I found you. I want to talk to you, not to them. And you think I'm going to be there looking for you? This is the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Be creative and make your own content. You benefit more than posting someone else's content. But you're doing a very huge mistake. Then also, what do we share? For example, Instagram. If you're good with Instagram, what is the point of time to Facebook? Right now, people who are on Facebook, they are considered as local people. People who are on TikTok, we are considered as local people. Okay? I think people who are not local are people who are on Instagram. You understand? So also, the people who are good with Instagram, I'm not good with Instagram. I think I only use Instagram to follow my celebrities. But if you're good with Instagram, you leverage that. You understand? I think Instagram can work best when you're running ads. But one thing I've come about Instagram, you must be good at, visiting good places. People on Instagram, they're always in good spots. Sheraton, where? Now, if you can't afford that, maybe you can get back to Facebook or what? TikTok. I'm telling you the truth, you people. I'm telling you the truth. That's social media for you. If you take pictures, you're here in the hall, it is full of people, you're posting on Instagram. You won't even go get a one like I'm telling you. But if you want to do those things, maybe you could post on Facebook, not Instagram. Instagram is for people who are, What do we share there? Testimonies. You understand? People, let me tell you something. One testimony saves you 1,000 words. When you share testimonies, you save yourself from a lot of questions. People just need to know, has it worked for someone else? Because if it has worked for someone else, they can easily confirm that can also work for me. You understand? Some of you just take pictures of products and post. You take a picture of products and post. People don't buy products. People buy what is it going to do for me. Are we learning? Yes. Then also, content marketing. Now here, content marketing. Create informative blogs, posts, videos, or podcasts that provide valuable information on weight loss and wellness. By the way, it might not even be weight loss. Maybe for you specialize in andro-T. Maybe in, liver care. Create content that is in line with that particular that particular complication you're trying to make people aware about. You understand? Don't just take video. For example, see Trimtone, take a very nice video of Trimtone and post. People won't understand. Give us information about the product. You understand? And then also, where's the last slide? Hassan. Zaki, help me tap the last slide. Because I think there's something missing about the offline thing. Okay, so I was still sharing that here. Content marketing. Have you seen people that just do blogs and what? Now those are called marketing content. You understand? But also equally, you cannot market content. get a product. Then also offline. Those of us that are saying, me, I'm not well versed in social media, I can't do this. There's also what? Offline bit of it. I've seen people like Mwanja here. I've seen people like Pass that are doing this. Networking events. I have seen people that go for those, I think they're called exhibitions and everything. You understand? Go to places where there are very many people. But also I think for this exhibition bit of it, you need to be paying some money there. Because they need to provide you, because one time I saw Edmond doing it, they need to provide you with they provide you with a tent, and I think a table where you display your products. I once did that. I think I was with Justin. I once did that in a Sheraton. What we did, but also, you cannot do such a thing in a business card. You understand? Because in most cases, people have a lot of options to pick from. You understand? But also, people are busy there. You're not going to call Mr. John Sebuma or Munyon about the products. Okay? But when you give them a business card, and also most of these business cards could be having, I think, where they write their numbers, you cut it out, and then you give them a business card, then they write the number, something of a sort. I think that's what we used to do back in days. So we would go to, for example, there's one where I was Sheraton. We went with our business cards. Now it had a side that talked about the products, then another side where someone whatever writes the number, something of a sort. You don't just give out a business card. How many of us have business cards that after being able to get it, you just even dump it in the dustbin like this? We are humans, isn't it? Sometimes someone gives a business card, okay, interesting, but then also you dump it. But in most cases, if you've taken someone's number, as you who's interested in selling to them, you can always reach out. Hey, by the way, we met at Sheraton, A, B, C, D, and Z. You understand? You showed interest in our product. I would love us to maybe make an appointment and explain further about the what? About the products. Or let me send you, let me send a PowerPoint about those products. In your free time, you read through. Because by the time someone accepts to take a business card, maybe they have a bit of what? A bit of interest. So when add more information to them, they can always buy. Are we together? So those are marketing what? Networking events. Then also referrals. Let me tell you something. I think my biggest business also right now comes from what? From referrals. You cannot get a referral from a client after selling to them. You don't pick up your phone calls. After selling to them, you don't reach out to them. After selling to them, you don't even, you don't care. You understand? Then after, for example, after 2 weeks, after a month, hey, by the way, Shakira, did you use the product? How did you find it? Immediately when someone tells you, I'm starting tomorrow, after 2 days, text them. How are you feeling? How did you find the product? You understand? Find out. By the time someone is getting results, they can always get back to you, or they can always what? Refer a client. I think sometimes you see most of my screenshots for feedback from clients. No, those are clients that every time you give them a weight loss product, for example, maybe even if you've given them under tea, you get back to them. You don't just give a product to someone and then you get lost, you ghost to them, and then after 2 months, you're coming back. Hey, by the way, how do you find the client? How do you find the product? Can you give me some of your friends that are interested in what? In the same program? It's weird. But keep in touch, find out how they find the product, so that should be easy. So that is also going to be easy for them, also even for you to do what? To reach out them for and ask for referrals. But also, you give incentives. I've also done it myself. Sometimes I hear Justin says that, by the way, I want you to also refer me some of your friends that are battling with weight, but on each and every single client that you're giving me, I'm giving you either a 10, something of a sort. Or more courage. There's like a student, she was at UC Mukono. So she wasn't fat, but I cracked me, I'm giving you 20,000. She's just a student. You can imagine how many clients I've got from that lady. What I call her, na money, but after the customer client na gula, she's giving me 20,000. You understand? But also, it depends on the package they've been able to buy. For example, someone cannot buy one bottle of Trimtone, whereby you're only making profits of what? 20,000, and also giving them what? 20,000 together. So a bit of math must be applied there. Are we together? You might end up making a loss. So sometimes she gives me clients that by buying around 300, 400. At least when a client buys around 400, I know they make 20,000. I've also made what? A capital profit. You understand? People don't want to do free things. Whether someone bearing a client, go to $1. Sure. I also want to give you the clients. Then also partnership with healthcare professionals, partner with doctors, nutritionists, personal trainers to offer joint service. Now, one of the people that I also love so much is my gym instructor. This is what normally happens. So I've been working from that gym for I think they're now 2 years. We are now friends. So what normally happens is that when I go to the gym, so we can be there, me and him backbiting people sometimes. Someone enters the gym, then he tells her, Farida, you know what? Gym. So come like Trimtone. Amale, I just can't go exercise. You understand? So he refers me to what? To clients. But also sometimes like you have to, tip them something of a sort. You understand? But every time a person comes, they are lazy with gym, he tells them, by the way, if you're lazy, gym needs a lot of commitment. Sometimes when you're not fully committed, you might get the results that you want. But I know someone that sells weight loss products. They're like, oh, by the way, I've been looking for weight. Well, when someone buys from, for example, a coach or a trainer or a weight loss expert, they easily trust. Like there's that trust factor in most cases. So when a gym instructor refers you a weight loss product, you can easily trust that product. Have you seen gym where you go to some gyms, but they have muscle boosting products, they have weight loss products, something of the sort. I think buying a weight loss product feels safe to buy it from a gym. You understand? So partner with these people, make them your friends, but also need to give them what? Incentives. They cannot just be giving you business and not giving them what? Incentives. Then also community outreach. Offer free workshops, seminars, consultations to local communities, gym or wellness centers. You might think that me, when I go back to my village, I have people who are doing it in my team. When I go back to my village, I gather people together, I teach them about nutrition, they'll buy. And this people let me tell you something, this people are always willing to buy. But some of us are not good with offline, but also not good with what? With online. So where are you falling? You're going to choose your hustle, I'm telling you. Because offline, we have what? Strategies. Online, we have strategies. There's something about out of all these things, both online and offline, there's nothing you can say, you know what? I think let me focus here. Are we together? Then also, word of mouth. Focus on providing exceptional service to existing clients and encourage them to share their experience with others. I think I've talked about this already. But this one here can only apply when you're in good communication with the client. You don't just sell to them and then you ghost them. You don't just sell them and disappear. Then after 3 months, hey, by the way, I want to know, do you have someone else that is battling with weight or sugar? Make sure that you're in touch with them. Ladies and gentlemen, I've come to the end of my presentation. Have we learned something? Have we learned something? Are we going to go out?